Over the years, Godzilla has sported some incredible looks over the decades, so let's get to counting down my top 10. Big disclaimer, while editing this, I realized I was counting sort of the suits, but really this is more of the designs because this list includes some of the CGI looking Godzillas. So it's not necessarily the suits per se, it's more of just the overall designs that Godzilla has had throughout the many years. So, make sense? Okay, now let's get back into it. Coming in at number 10, we have the often debated 98 Goji from the 1998 film. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but hear me out. While drastically different from the traditional design, and I know that there's a lot of contention with this, but there's something undeniably slick about his iteration. The leaner, more agile build, and the unique color scheme set it apart. It's a bold departure, and for that, it earns a spot on my list. Sliding into number 9 is the final Goji suit from Godzilla Final Wars. This suit manages to feel both traditional and incredibly modern. It's got a real sense of mobility and sleek physique that allows for some dynamic action sequences. It's a great example of how to update a classic design for a new era. At number 8, we have the behemoth that is legendary Goji from the MonsterVerse films. This design, including all the designs that we've seen so far, is undeniably intimidating, feeling absolutely large and in charge. What I appreciate most is how it leans towards a more realistic looking Godzilla, grounding the fantastical elements in a believable way. Roaring in at number 7 is the Moji Goji, or Moji Goji? I don't know. But it's the suit from Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Destroya. More specifically, Destroya. This design is just iconic for its fiery, burning look. It makes Godzilla look and feel incredibly ferocious and conveys a real sense of powerful energy. And even something like the dorsal plates just look really cool. Cracking into the top 6, we have the Meguro Goji from Godzilla vs. Megalon. This suit is pure fun. It's got a certain kid-friendly charm to it, and the movie itself is not my favorite, but still entertaining to watch. At least the final battle scene. While maybe not the most intimidating look, there's a nostalgic and enjoyable quality to this design. Now we're entering territory that might be a bit divisive, but at number 5, it's Shin Goji from Shin Godzilla. This design is the definition of ugly, but in the best way possible. It's unsettling, unnerving, and genuinely horrific. The suit perfectly captures the terrifying and evolutionary nature of Godzilla in that film. It's a design that will stick with you after watching. Creeping into number 4 spot is the GMK Goji from Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All Out Attack. Or GMK. This suit has a distinctly mythical feel to it. It's incredibly intimidating, and those ghost-like wide eyes are just chilling. It perfectly embodies the vengeful spirit of Godzilla in that movie. And at number 3, it's both the Meyer Goji and Gira Goji, both from Godzilla 2000 and Mechaguirus. These suits just scream the 2000s with their extreme features. The great dorsal plates are a standout, and the subtle green tint was such a cool and unique change. They just have a very distinct and aggressive look that I love. At the number 2 spot, we have the Minus Goji from none other than Godzilla Minus One. This design is simply scary. It's arguably the most terrifying Godzilla we've seen on screen, and the sheer unstoppable presence it commands in every scene is incredible. There's a primal and menacing quality to this design that is just phenomenal. And finally, my number 1 favorite Godzilla design of all time is the 84 Goji from The Return of Godzilla. This design is just a classic. It perfectly kept the traditional design traits from the original 1954 Godzilla and updating it for a new era. And let's not forget that quivering lip. It added so much character and emotion to the performance. For me, this design is the perfect blend of nostalgia and imposing power. So there you have it. That's my top 10 Godzilla designs. So what do you guys think of my list? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please post in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And once again, a thanks to DinoBoy2005 for the request. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I got. And as always, stay big, G fans.